Today we're going to talk about incorporating overhead pressing into your routine after having rotator cuff issues. And guys, it's actually very important that you understand that posture is always a key factor. So if you're doing this exercise, doing some military press with light implements, it's very important to have the head, the back of the head, between the shoulder blades and the lower back all in line. You can use a dowel rod or a broomstick. It works very, very well. But before you do the pressing, it's important that you understand that a lot of shoulder problems comes from two factors. The first one is having the chest too much out, right? So there's too much extension in the glenohumeral joint. Or two, there's too much cranial extension and rotation. Those cause a lot of problems to the shoulders. So what do we do when it's time to do military presses? We're going to play with that factor when doing our exercises. Now, if you're type 3 shoulder blade posture, which you most likely are, with shoulder blades downward rotation and also probably the shoulders into too much flexion. Now, having a little extension is not a bad thing. So here's a little trick I'm going to give you tonight. If you're going to do your military press and you know you have too much flexion in the shoulder, well, you're going to give it a little bit of extension. How we're going to do that? Very simple. You're going to sit on the bench. You're going to make sure that the head, middle of the shoulder blade, and the lower back is in line. But all you're going to do while keeping a neutral arc, which means the thickness of your palm right here, okay? You're going to do a military press while keeping your chest slightly out. Meaning it's like having a cable and it's pulling up, okay? So the shoulder is going to do a little bit of extension without changing the arc on the lower back. So that's the trick I'm going to give you. Try it out. And you're going to see that if you're military pressing, let's say I'm a type 3, and I'm like this, and I'm trying to do a military press, I have very limited range of motion. But now, I'm going to align my body, okay, a little bit of arc, boom, 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 and I'm going to stick out my chest, and now I have a beautiful motion. So the trick is very simple, guys. You keep a neutral arc, you keep a beautiful posture, and you stick out your chest, not bring back your shoulder blades, contrary to another myth. We're only pulling out just the chest a little bit to create a little extension on that shoulder, okay? And once you've got the extension, you're going to feel that the motion is optimal and there's no rubbing. So try it out, guys. Let me know what you think. Again, thanks for subscribing to the channel. This is Stretchy Samurai, signing out.